For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check out g2a.com, and if you need any Ultimate Team coins, then head over to UFIFA. The code CHES will get you a discount on both sites, and all links are down below. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome to episode number 15 of the Liverpool Career Mode here on FIFA 15. We're into the first full week of the year of 2015. So many 15s in the opening few sentences, but still, we start with a tough away game against Burnley Football Club. Of course, in recent times, in real life that is, they've really proven to be quite the tough side to beat. Of course, coming back from 2-0 down against Manchester City, and coming back from going behind 3 separate times against Newcastle in recent days. So I wasn't too confident of being able to dominate Burnley away from home, but I still wanted to come away with 3 points. We do need the points in the league, but I am having to start a few rotation players, as you can see. Of course, we are in the Christmas period right now in game, and games come every 2 or 3 days, so it's quite hard to rotate a smallish squad, which is what we have here at Liverpool right now. But still, we'll do our best. And we're starting off on the front foot. Raheem Sterling having the first opportunity there, firing just wide from about 20-25 yards. Sturridge is always, though, going to try and turn inside onto his left foot, which he does eventually do here with some fantastic footwork. Unfortunately, though, the goalkeeper Tom Heaton is on hand to make just as good a save, unfortunately. So we stay at 0-0, and Burnley were going to come up the other end and actually prove to me that should they want to catch us on the counter-attack, or even just try and build a chance of their own, they are actually capable of getting on the score sheet. Danny Ings will be particularly disappointed that he wasn't able to sweep that chance home, considering he had 2 or 3 spare yards there on the edge of my 6-yard box. Not very good defensive positioning from my 2 centre-backs, but perfect defensive positioning from Tom Heaton's right foot keeps us out as Raheem Sterling raced away at the other end. And they're playing another lob through ball here. Daniel Sturridge this time breaking in behind. Doesn't have the best of first touches, but a mistake from the defender lets Sturridge in. But the defender gets back to make a brilliant recovering tackle. Get the block on it. It went out for a corner. Gerrard's going to whip it in, though, right at the very end of the first half here. Jesse Rodriguez goes up, but a mixture of the goalkeeper and the defender on the near post keep us out as we head into the second half now. Douglas Costa again trying to look for the balls through the middle to split their defence in 2. Studs jumps over it, which is a horrible animation. Fortunately, though, he has the pace to get onto the loose ball, and the defender can't catch him. Turns inside, which you always are going to do with Daniel Sturridge in that situation, and he makes it Liverpool 1, Burnley 0. A deserved lead, to be completely honest, considering the way that we've dominated the opening stages here. And in fact, he's going to pretty much do exactly the same thing again here to make it 2-0 in the 72nd minute, and that finally gives us a convincing lead, or commanding lead, one which we deserve. So I made 3 changes just to rest some players more so than anything else, considering the frequency of the fixtures right now. Mario Balotelli coming on for Sturridge up top, unfortunately denied the chance of a hat-trick, but Balotelli's played through here pretty much in similar fashion. All 3 goals coming in very, very similar circumstances. Great little scoop turn there by Balotelli to get himself inside, to put the ball across the goalkeeper into the far bottom corner, the same corner that all 3 goals went into in this afternoon's game, and delighted to come away with a 3-0 win and all 3 points as well. The question was, could we follow up that result with a good result in the home game that followed just 2 days later at Anfield against Swansea? Of course, we play Burnley on Boxing Day, then we play Swansea on the 28th, which is 2 days later, and then we've got a game against Leicester on New Year's Day, which is just 3 days after this. So hopefully we'll be able to rotate teams. But as you can see, I'm having to start a different formation in a 4-2-2-2 rather than my 4-2-3-1, because I just don't have enough fit midfielders to fill out the 4-2-3-1 formation. So Ricky Lambert gets an extremely rare start as we try and take on a decent Swansea side, playing, of course, Wilfred Boney up top, who's in tremendous form in real life. One of the best strikers in the Premier League right now. We're hoping he wasn't going to get the chance to carve us apart the same way that he has done multiple sides so far this year in real life. But Emre Can is going to slot through Ricky Lambert, his first chance of the game, and on 12 minutes, Gerhard Tremmel makes a very good save to bat it away to keep us out. But we started on the front foot in this one the same way that we did against Burnley, and I was hoping it was going to have a similar outcome. Emre Can unfortunately picked up an early booking, but Ballo gets played through here. Lovely little turn and a tidy little left-footed finish to give us a 1-0 lead in the 23rd minute. And after it took us so long to get in front against Burnley, I was hoping to, now that we had a 1-0 lead earlier on, be able to come away with a similar win in this one. Lambert, though, gets in behind, but a brilliant reaction save from Tremmel down low with his foot keeps us out to minimalise the lead, and then some really poor defending there. Chan, I told him to clear it, and he just let it hit his chest and bounce away. Fortunately, though, Mattia Perrin was there with a really good save, as the ball was pretty much past him by the time he made contact with it, to palm it around the post. Angel Rangel, though, breaks through, and I thought initially that Perrin had made a mistake there because it seemed to go straight through him at the near post, but we'll be able to see from a couple of the replays it actually takes a slight deflection off the instep of the defender. I think it's Dejan Lovren. It hits him underneath his thighs. He reaches for the ball, and that just deflects it, as you can see there, towards the near post. Perrin was already set to go right. Unfortunately, he couldn't quite squirm his left leg out the same way that Gerhard Tremmel did earlier to stop the ball from going into the back of the net. So unfortunately, we were pegged back at 1-1, and Tremmel was going to deny us there through Danilo, the right back, really pushing forward in that particular instance to get us a 2-1 lead. We're trying still to continue to put the pressure on to get ourselves back in front. Joe Allen, the former Swansea player, goes for a rather audacious whip. Doesn't quite get enough power on it or enough distance on the shot, and it was pretty much too central. I was looking for the far corner, and I kind of hit it straight down the middle, and it was an easy save for Gerhard Tremmel. And unfortunately, we only come away with a point from that game. But 4 points from today's episode, with rotation sides effectively in both games, considering we have a game on New Year's Day as well, is still decent enough, and we'll have a look at the league table once we get through the squad report. Of course, it's Monday, so we always have a squad report on Monday in career mode, and we'll be having a look at some of the players as we go through. Feel free to pause the video at any particular point should you want to have a look at some player stats in closer detail. Still struggling to understand why some players aren't growing as you might expect them to. Players like Adam Lallana, that we've seen a lot of first team football. Raheem Sterling still continues to fail to grow. Somebody was saying in the comment section it's perhaps because I'm playing him at right mid and not right wing, which might have something to do with why he's not growing, because he's not in his favoured position. So maybe I'll alter the formation slightly, put him up into a right wing slot from the right mid, and hope that that actually changes his fortunes. We can actually get him to grow a little bit, because obviously he's one of the most exciting prospects in this Liverpool side. Sorry, my throat did something weird there. And if we can actually get him to grow quite nicely, then that would obviously be favourable. Some of our youngsters are growing quite nicely, like John Flanagan, Antonio Rudiger, who can actually play at right back as well, which would be favourable for the future, considering the players we have out on loan that are due to come back, and the spaces we want filled in the squad for the rest of the series. Because, of course, we will be going into the January transfer window now. I have asked on Twitter last night, as I record this, to ask for some suggestions for the Transfer Targets video tomorrow. So that will come to you tomorrow, a Transfer Targets video. And feel free to follow me on Twitter as well to make sure you can stay bang up to date with everything that goes on with the series. Because I do record slightly in advance, so you guys do have some instant impact on this series on Twitter. But as you can see, we head up the 5 teams. Is it 5? Yes, 5 teams that sit on 27 points in the Barclays Premier League right now, thanks to our superior goal difference. +7 to City and Arsenal's +5 to Everton's +3 to Villa's +1. Incredibly tight there in the top, or the bottom rather, of the European positions. We currently sit in the Europa League spot, 2 points behind Palace, who were in the Champions League spot. But you would expect them to drop between now and the end of the season. So we're hoping to push into those Champions League spots in the next few episodes. But like I say, tomorrow we'll have a Transfer Targets video, and then Wednesday we'll try and get ourselves into those Champions League positions. But tonight there'll be a Career Mode Road to Glory episode. There was a My Player and a Career Mode Road to Glory episode tomorrow. There'll be a Liverpool Career Mode series and a My Player tomorrow as well. So if you don't know what and when I upload, then feel free to check the description, and there is a schedule in there that will let you know exactly what and when I upload throughout the week. 2 videos every single day, all 7 days of the week. So plenty of content here, plus streams regularly over on Twitch as well. So follow me on Twitch and Twitter. There'll be links in the description to do so, as well as my Facebook and Instagram. But that is going to bring today's video to a close, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Looking for some suggestions for the transfer window still, so feel free to hit me up in the comment section with perhaps some wing-back suggestions and some centre-mid suggestions. And maybe some of those will be incorporated into the series or into the window as we head through it, rather than immediately in tomorrow's Transfer Targets video. But that is all for now. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Career Mode Road to Glory later on tonight, but I'll see you next time.